Hello, 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 my beautiful Virgos. This is your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of March the 9th to the 15th. Let's see what we have here for this week. We are in the middle of March, having gone through a beautiful red eclipse. All right, I always pull an extra card for that. All right, I never like to take the download message just as it is, so I always try to, and not always, but pull an extra card. They told me to give you another card. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say. What do you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through this week? All righty, let's see what we have. Coming in your first row, my beautiful Virgos, you do have the Nine of Swords along with the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, followed by the Page of Swords and the Justice card and the Four of Wands. Coming in the center position, your help, your hurdle, or your challenge, you've been given the Star, followed by the Ace of Cups and the Four of Swords. Messages from Spirit and your guides, you've been given beautiful card, the Ten of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. The end of the week, Virgo, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Five of Swords, and you have the Six of Swords. Okay, so your download messages are, you've got a big fat no, but I always say no for now. Okay, so whatever it is you've been working on or wanting or manifesting, and it hasn't happened, there's a reason. Okay, it's probably timing. No for now. But the other message is you need to slow down and pace yourself. Don't stress yourself. Don't overwork. Don't overextend. Don't overindulge this week. Okay. Now, your life or career card in the beginning here of this reading is taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. So you've heard me say this. We have to get moving to keep moving. Take yourself to center. Think about where it is you want to go and just head in that direction. Because the universe says you can't stay in this pause state of action. Okay, you're not moving. Okay, this is important that you get moving. Okay, in order to keep moving. Action is key to where you need to go. Now, coming in with that, you have the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. You could be losing sleep. You could be going through some insomnia. You're letting your head race before you go to bed, and all these thoughts are swirling around. This can bring on ill health. So please don't allow yourself to get to this anxious and this stressed out feeling, especially when you go to bed. Leave your troubles on the chair. Ask Spirit to take them away so that you can get your rest that you so need. Try to maintain a positive attitude as best as you can in any of the challenges you're dealing with at the present time. The Seven of Cups comes in, and this is a card of being overwhelmed, feeling as though you've got too many choices and decisions on your plate to have to settle. However, take your time. Again, take yourself to center. Balance yourself. Don't go rushing in. This could be a very important, pivotal point in your life right now and with the choices that you make. I always say, remember, everything that glitters isn't gold, and if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Pick the safe option here, the one that will last the test of time, have stability, be a long-term commitment here when you do choose it. The Queen of Pentacles, yes, she's Mother Earth. She has that ability to have a green thumb. What she puts her hands to, she sees grow. However, she's patient and she's wise, and she knows that anything planting, when you plant your seeds, there's a gestation period, and all the elements have to work together to make your plant grow. This is you putting your dreams or something, a project, into motion and being patient enough to realize that Rome wasn't built in a day. Anything worth waiting for is working for, and you'll get it. Okay, coming in with your focus part of the reading, which is your career and money. You've got the Clover. Now, the Clover is coming up in different decks, too, for other people. It says lucky break, gamble, good fortune, chance. Career could be finance, outdoors, risky business, and surprises. You know, I think that you're moving forward. The four-leaf clover, as we know, is a symbol of good luck. You could be receiving some unexpected good luck coming your way. You may have stepped out and done something risky. It was a gamble, but in the end, it was a chance you took that can bring you some good fortune. I always say, weigh your options. Don't go out on a limb, okay? You could be working outside. There could be a part-time job where you're outdoors working, and be mindful, your job, for health and safety, be mindful that everything's in place. If you're working for a company, make sure they have that there in place. You don't want any unexpected surprises. But if it's good luck ones, yeah. The Four of Wands comes in. The Justice comes in. The Page of Swords. Okay, the Page of Swords brings you a message. Clear and concise. The truth is exposed. You're not walking on eggshells or a tightrope anymore. You've got the ability now to see things the way they are, but it will put a little bit of a delay to your plans moving forward. However, you needed this information. It could come in the form of a blunt, sort of tactless type of person. They might blurt it out and may not be. It may come in a manner you don't expect or you don't like. Don't attack the messenger. Just take the message. It's important you get it. The Justice card comes in, and things are going to be leveled out. Things will be more stable here. You're going to be able to see law and order come into play. Justice is going to be served, and often it's waved in your favor. Beautiful, beautiful card. Justice being waved in your favor. There will be an equal division here. Both parties or more could walk away holding their heads up, feeling satisfied. This is a leveling out of fairness here. Justice is going to be fairly done. The Four of Wands, celebration, stability. You could be selling, renovating, moving to a different home, relocating, or you could be having somebody move back into the household. There's going to be a reason to celebrate, but nonetheless, you're going to feel more secure in the home, at the home base and family circle. You're going to want to celebrate a beautiful occasion of some sort or an event that's coming into play. In the center position, your help, your hurdle, or your challenge, you've been given the card Artist, and it does come in with those beautiful galaxy jars. And it says your talents, gifts, and areas of unrealized potential when you get these jars. A true artist lives their art. Let your life be your canvas, and you will create your greatest masterpiece. So stepping up into your power, realizing the gifts that you have and applying them, going out there, initiating those moves, showing the powers that be who you are and the talents that you have are what you're going to help create your happiness and your success. Go after it. Don't be afraid to get out there and walk in your spotlight. The Four of Swords says some of you might be having to call a truce and pull back. It's time to heal. Maybe you're healing a broken heart. Maybe you're healing from a medical procedure. You're going through a recovery process. Maybe you're healing and pulling back just because the world's getting too chaotic for you. That's okay. Close the door. Take yourself to that place and space and time where you can rejuvenate, recharge, and be ready to reset and go after what it is you want. Don't do anything in a big hurry. Do things in moderation. Don't go signing any papers in a big hurry or making any snap decisions. The Ace of Cups, the universe is sending you love. This is beautiful. But it can also be someone appearing to bring you new love. Could be a romantic love. This could be a resurgence of the love you already have in a relationship. Nonetheless, love is knocking on your door. Don't be afraid to answer it. The Star comes in. This is you. This is who you are, Virgo. Walk in your spotlight. You deserve it. You've worked hard for this recognition. Get out there. Continue to market yourself. Continue to be seen, because all heads are going to be turning your way. This is a card of dreaming big and knowing that your dreams are coming into play and possibly fruition. Now, coming in at the end here, almost at the end, is your messages from Spirit and your guides. And I have given you the card On Your Own. It is a time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. It also says spiritual retreat. Seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. So it's time for you, as I had said, pull back. Be by yourself. Close the door. It's okay to do that. Some of you might be on your own because you ended something here, but things have leveled out and you're going to be fine. It's time to take some alone time and to be single, to be in your own and to get a new perspective, looking at things from your own mind, not relying on other people's opinions, okay? The Hierophant, the Three of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. You might be overcoming a broken heart, a huge disappointment. Something might have happened in the form of betrayal, but it's over. And you are healing through it. I think you're pulling away. You have the ability to heal through it, but trust me, you're going to be walking in your spotlight soon. This is a card that says love is still around you, and it's going to be demonstrated and shown to you. If not by family and friends or the universe, it will be a new love coming in. The Hierophant comes in and says, yes, you are going through a change, a transformation, a spiritual journey possibly. This is a card that says you could be bringing new people into your circle of friendship, people more like you, people who have the same goals of happiness and success. You could also be doing things in a traditional manner. There could be activities happening at a church. You could be involved that way. But it's also the card of higher education. You are learning as you go now. Beautiful. The Ten of Pentacles is that card of ultimate satisfaction. Peace of mind, knowing that finances are finally stable. You're going to be okay. That any unresolved issues with people will be resolved and amends will be made. This is a card that says you are going to be more stable, more secure than you ever imagined. Coming in at the end of the week, your angel card number and future possible energy, you get the 606, which is 12. 2 and 1 is 3. Those cards broken down into single digits. And optimism. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others, progress, and creativity. So pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. So stay optimistic. This is what I had said to you earlier. Don't take your troubles to bed. You're overcoming something here, and you will, and you are, and it's going to lead to more satisfaction. You're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. I think you had to get involved in some sort of battle mode here with the Five of Swords. But you come out, it's a no-win situation if you do this, okay? Pick and choose your battles wisely. When we go into battle mode, you've heard me say this a million times, there are risks and consequences. Weigh them heavily before you jump in. And don't get involved in other people's drama. But it might have been a situation where you're saying, why couldn't we have made amends? Why couldn't we have worked this out? Why did it have to come to battle mode? And so what it does is it makes you realize you shouldn't have belonged there in the beginning. And you're moving on to calmer shores. You're leaving those troubles behind you. There's still going to be a few challenges that you're going to have to overcome, but they won't be as bad as what you were leaving behind. The Queen of Cups says, you are this kind, caring, loving, compassionate individual. She's the ultimate mother. She's there to heal the world and her family. She gives, but there comes a time where she could deplete her energy and come to resent the time she has to sacrifice to do this. Take care of you. Physician, heal thyself first. I talked about this Four of Swords, taking a time out. I talked about you not stressing things out. This is a card that says you're healing through a situation. Take your time to do that. Okay, don't rush out there and think you're going to conquer the world all at once again. You've got some things to overcome, and you will. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos, this is your general reading and forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know, I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos.